Hi guys, Luke from Ravine Outdoors here. Today I'm going to take you through how to set and light a fire. We've been through various different types of lighting a fire using various methods of tinder before, but now I'm going to show you how to actually set a base of a fire and then light. Okay, so here's a quick start of what we've got to start the fire with. We'll start from this end. Here we've got our tinder, which is silver birch bark and a bit of tumble dryer fluff, and the silver birch bark we've shown you in a different video how to collect and prepare, and that's just been dried out nicely for a long time. And then we've got various different lengths and thicknesses working our way from right to left of this here, which is just a bit of, I don't want the paint, bit of old skirting board that I split down with my knife. Now a quick tip here is I'll quote a mantra used by one of my friends, which is cut towards your chum, not towards your thumb. This video would have been out about a month ago, but I decided to try and sever my right thumb with my penknife when splitting the piece of wood like so. Now the way you should do it is to place the wood flat on the surface and push down with the knife in order to split. Now like I said, I started off with sizes about this big, and then you cut to this part, cut it in half again, you get this. Work your way down until you've got enough of the small stuff to actually get the fire going. There's no point welling that on top of your tinder because it just won't do anything. Now this has taken me about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to prepare. It's always good to get a good stock of tinder and a good stock of wood ready before you light the fire, because there's no point wasting that one match when you're really up against it. Okay, so let's get down to it. First of all, we're going to start off with the silver birch bark and the tumble dryer fluff. We're going to build a pyramid style fire today, and what you do is you get your tinder in a nice sort of clump in the middle, and then you start off with the thinnest pieces of wood that you've got. So you can see that's fairly thin, and all you do is you take it and just lay it on the top like that. Some of them might be too long, they're easy enough to snap in half. So you just go around like so, and eventually it will start to support itself on the other pieces of wood, and you'll get a pyramid style effect. Okay, so that's all my really thin stuff. Now the next thing you do, move up to the next thickness of wood. So as you can see, it's just a little bit thicker, and you just start laying that on top as well. Get a nice even spread so that it's not all going to be thick stuff on one side of the fire and thin on the other. Again, you work up to the next thickness of wood. Now these are a little bit long at the minute, so just snap them in half or thirds. Now the important thing is to make sure you don't put too much stuff on the fire, because fire needs three things, and that's a heat source, which is going to come from our matches. It needs fuel, which is the wood of course, but it also needs oxygen to burn. So there's no point filling it with wood, because if there's no oxygen it won't ignite. Now we're just getting to about the stage when we'll be ready to light it. So as you can see, you've got a little teepee pyramid effect. So what you need to do now is take your matches, and what I tend to do is use the back of the match, just open up the bottom of your teepee so you can get to your tinder nice and easy, and strike, get the match in underneath, and as you can see, that's gone straight up. Close up your little hole again, and then you just let it do its magic. Now we've still got quite a lot of wood left, the larger, thicker stuff. So all you do is once it actually starts, start getting these pieces and laying them on top, so you can actually feed the fire. Once you've got flame and it's burning on the wood, you can afford to put a little bit more wood on than you would have done when you were starting it, because the fire naturally draws in the oxygen. As you can see, we've got the makings of a nice fire. Now if I was cooking something on it, or if I was planning on using it as a campfire, obviously it would be a lot larger, and you'd use a lot more wood. Eventually you'd keep working your way up through thicker and thicker pieces of wood. You'd get something like this maybe, put that on, and then you could go through onto logs and sticks, and then even if you were really going for it, bits of tree or bits of old sleeper. So there you go, that's the Ravena Outdoors tutorial on how to light a fire.